Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of our Oxygen Not Included Let's Play series. In the last episode, we for sure, definitely, 100%, no foolsies, solved all of our oxygen problems. Got it nice and livable in here. Had a bit of trouble, added a bunch of duplicates, had some problems with expansion there, almost had to rip into here, but got it figured out. Started getting our atmo-suit docks installed. Started building a little diving bell down here for people in the interim, in case we want to dig a little deeper, as well as filled up a bin and started doing some of that stuff. I think we need to focus on getting some dreckos so we can get some suits going, and yeah, let's get into it. Here, let's slow them down a bit. Everything's running fine. This we're going to set to... they can pass no matter what. Yeah. Because then they can go by here even if there's no suits for them. And we want that right now. We could redirect this power. Probably useful. Get rid of that excess there. Hey, look, this is done pumping. Hey, we were so busy doing other stuff. You know, sometimes you just don't notice things. And let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Yeah, something like that. And, I mean, I guess it would have been a little easier to deconstruct the pipe and the wires from their own screens, but yeah, what are you gonna do? Oh, eggs, eggs, eggs. We built ourselves a little thing up here for eggs. Critter egg. Drecklets, all of them. Just bring them. Yeah, any of them. They're gonna come up here. They're gonna get dumped in here. And then we're going to dump them out of here on the floor, and they're going to hatch one day, eventually. Not even going to worry about, you know, giving them a bunch of goodies to, like, the egg hatchers. Not going to worry about that. They'll just, they'll get there when they get there. We're going to need to get up there and get that built, because right now this is not a ranch. Hashtag not a ranch. Oh, right, we need to copy the settings. Oh, we need to build those. Here, let's go a little faster. Alright, alright. Power generating. Auxiliary power kicking in. Good stuff. Let's actually bop this down the rest of the way, just like that. Can they not get through here? I'm pretty sure they can. Vacancy only. Vacancy always. Disable? Do I need to disable this? Maybe they're just not worried about that. They got closer things to do. You know what? That's not really a priority, so... Have we got any other kinds of food? Barbecue! Yeah! Go ahead and make that all the time. And you know what? I think it's actually almost time. You know, we got a lot of guys here. We got a lot of things going on. Let's just do this. Let's sweep all this up. Let's make it pretty for them. You know? They've earned it. They've been through a lot of stuff. You know, they've been starved of oxygen. They've been sent into, like, -50, yeah, I think it was -50 over here before. -40, -50, something like that. We sent them there. We sent them down here with no oxygen. Yeah. It's been a rough time for them. We'll pretty it up. And I mean, when I say we, I mean them, so getting them to do more work, but it's kind of like their whole thing. They just do work. And I think we have a fair few duplicants who have the gathering skills, so... you know what? Are we putting anything in here we don't want in here? We don't want bleach stone. I mean, I don't really want eggs in these. That's fine. Don't want any of that in there. It's not selected, though. I mean, that can go in there. It's fine. Eggshells, yeah, that's fine. Algae, that's fine. Don't want those in there. We're avoiding anything that off-gases or anything that melts. We don't want anything that melts or anything that gives off gas in here. That's what we're worried about. Yeah, that'll work. I think that's good. Boom. Alright, maybe not a bad idea. Do we need to look at research? Not worried about that yet. Not in a long. The incubator would be nice. We're getting to that point with the eggs. We have our steam generators now. We can do some cool stuff with that. You know, scald a bunch of people. Probably want suits first. And espresso machines. We're going to give them some good stuff later. Soda fountains and stuff. That'll be great. Yeah, this is new. This can be really useful. We should get that. The gas canister emptier and the fillers, those are really useful. As well as some art and stuff. You know, we can make the place a little prettier. Go ahead, let's go straight for the marble block as well. And wouldn't hurt to think about some more automation. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not super great at automation. Like, you just saw me try and deal with oxygen by itself. But sure, let's queue some up, you know? Can't hurt. And give some guys some stuff to chew on for a little bit. Okay, so now we can shear stuff because these are great. Let's set this to a higher priority. It's got one egg. But they should grab any eggs they can grab that are within their reach. So that's good. And did they unbutton this? They did. They got all that out of there. Okay, I'm looking at this. I think this needs to be disabled. I think we need to disable that. So we can set that back to vacancy. Disable the building, and yeah, now they can run past there. Just had to disable it. You know what? Why not? We'll sweep up this little bit of stuff here. May as well grab that stuff. And we'll take the egg that hatched down there. Grab, yeah, just some of this stuff too. Just get the place cleaned up a little bit. Make it real pretty. And we're going to need a, what is it? A station? It's a station. A textile loom and an exosuit forge. Let's get some of those in here. Just going to pop that down right there. What do we need for this? We need refined metal. So, let's take some of our iron. Let's get them to do another 20 of that. I'm just going to run this power wire a little further down. And once we get these built, where it might almost be at the point where we need to look at starting to split up our power line, or we're going to start getting busted wires. But I'm almost tempted to just let the wire bust and then solve that when that becomes a problem. And focus on the other stuff we got to deal with for now. Actually, I would like to get this dugout across here so they can build that. And then get this roof built as well. And we're going to go ahead and deconstruct this because they're going to be doing all that. Going to go ahead and build some more mess tables. These are aluminum. We're going to do iron. just start on this end. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give us some room in the middle for building some pretty stuff. Maybe a sculpture, or another plant. Yeah, let's do another plant. No, I want the flower pot. Let me copy you. There we go. Boom. Starting to look more like an actual base. We're getting there. Look at that meat down there. You know what? I don't think... Yeah, that won't or shouldn't go bad because it's in chlorine. Got our oxyfern up here. Ah, back when I thought oxyferns would be enough for us. It just, those put out just nowhere near enough. Oh, hey, one of our dreckos. What's this? Stunted scales. Let's look at that. Unfavorable environment. Only live on mealwood plants. Does it tell us what they don't? What they're unhappy about? 2,000 grams per 8 cycles in hydrogen. So I'm thinking. Oh, really? That increases when they eat mealwood. That's good. We wouldn't even need to go to the oil biome if we can get glossy drecklets, because those give us plastic. So what is the problem here? It's got to be that it's not enough hydrogen. That's got to be it. I mean, the mealwood hasn't grown yet either, so it's not eating. We did shear it once already. How many eggs we got in here? 2? Let's go ahead and, where are the eggs? There they are. Do this. Eggs pop out. Boom. Just like that. They'll be in there. They'll hatch now. And these guys also will lay their eggs in here. Just as they casually move around. Okay, so is he happy now? So he's wild, so he loses a bit, but he will become tame. Yeah, so you don't need a huge pressure, but if we had more, like 3 tiles worth of hydrogen in here, we would definitely have them in the hydrogen more often than not. Let's come over here. Let's do this. Let's bring this down, like, here. Give us another access point. And bring this over. Slowly, we have a base. Actually, let's also bring this just straight up there like that. Dig that out. This is going to give us... the blossoms are super tempting. Because those, I believe, give us a floral scent, which makes people really happy. Also prevents germs from spreading in the air. We're not too worried about germs, but it will like prevent that if we do ever end up having a problem with that. But do any of our duplicants have... There's like an allergies. That's the one. Do any of you have allergies? I think I remember someone having an allergy. Yeah, there it is. We got someone with allergies. So that's the floral scent thing. So, we're gonna... I mean, I'd like to take this guy, actually. But I'm kind of worried about taking on more people, honestly. Like, heck it. You only live once. Look at this guy. He's got 9 strength. He's gonna carry so much stuff. Look at that tidying speed, carrying capacity. Like, and look, it looks like it's like a crazy scientist or something. Abe, what are you gonna do? You're gonna be ableitious, ableitious. Yeah. Welcome to the colony, friend. Don't perish. Grab a bed. Do we have a bed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need more beds. We're out of beds. Hey, let's do that. 1, 2. Pop, pop, pop. And just straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And straight across. Copy a door. Flip it to iron. Put it right here. Grab some beds. Copy that. Igneous. Yeah, igneous. That's great. Fine with that. Straight across. Like, too much. Too much. I got a little overzealous there. And why is this not... I just haven't gotten to that yet. That's got to be it. We're going to want to dig this out. Get that out of there. Give him a spot to walk across this top area. Boom, boom, boom. Just like that. Alright, let's also grab a gas pipe here. And let's cue that up to run this way. Now, I'm tempted. I think we can... Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can do a thing. I'm pretty sure we can do a thing here. Where we can hook this up to automation. Can we do that? Yeah, this has automation. So what we can do is we can have a gas sensor, a gas element sensor. That's the one on the tile, yeah. And when our hydrogen gets down to this level, we're going to want to turn it off. Alright, we got this down here. We got no oxygen coming through there yet. Is it still getting stuck on the way down? No, okay, I believe it's filling these, is what it's doing. Because they're disabled, they have no suits in them right now. Can I just... Yeah. Yeah, see the green bars on the... Right there. So that one's full, that one's full, that one's getting there, that one's getting there. And when we have a suit, they will be delivered. And then that will flow onto our little diving bell and do that. Everything is coming together. Very nice. Very nice indeed. How are we doing for salt and stuff? We're probably almost out of salt, aren't we? 2,930 kilograms. I'm kind of curious. Oxygen generation, 393.5. So we're getting 307 approximately from our rust deoxidizers. So if we were to have those go down and run out of salt, we should still be okay for our oxygen production. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. I like to bet the lives of all the duplicates on thinking and not doing math. I don't play video games to do math. That's not a fun time. At least, not more than I can do in my head real quick. See, I kind of wish, like I want it to come down here, but then it'll flow out this door, right? And, I mean, I could change this to an airlock. That would be alright. And it's like some would flow out when the door opened. But I might be okay with that. Here, let's, debris. into storage. What's all that about? Tiny oh, he's sleeping. Look at those cute little eyes. All 8 of them. 4 of them. I can do math. Who did that? Why did you... You're stuck. Oh no. Stinky, my guy. Clean it up. Oh man, clean it up. Prioritize this right here. Right there. That needs to be built. Like, today. Oh my god. Is that gonna... I don't think it's gonna flow anywhere we don't want it to. Mop. Mop up your peat. I know you just did it, and you're probably like really tired and need to go somewhere or something, but you got other stuff to do. Yeah, there you go. You're free. Let them deal with it. They don't mind. They've seen worse. I still haven't even melted enough water to cover up this polluted oxygen yet. And like, I was under the impression that this would only off-gas to about 2 kilograms. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. It wouldn't surprise me. Let's just let it build until it explodes out, and you know, fills the base with polluted oxygen. They can breathe polluted oxygen. They're just not real happy about it. God, we have so much stuff to clean up. So much stuff. And I mean, everyone's working their hardest. They're all going, doing their different tasks. Let's see, why haven't they done this one? Are they just like, they're confused about... confidence, they will get there. One day, eventually. Let's just sit back and let them do their thing. Did we get enough refined metal? Not quite. We need 400 kilograms. Show me the money. Refined metal. I think that's near the bottom. Yeah, it's all alphabetical. M-O-R. Refined metal. 375. And we have 415 that we need? No, we have 415. We have 375 available. 40 kilograms reserved. But I want to build it. This needs metal brought to it. I'm sure they're going to find that somewhere. I got a ton. I mean, this has been... Hey! Hey, a wrangle. Oh, look, it's a... Ooh, actually, I want that egg. I want that egg stored. I want that egg stored. The shine nymphs, you can use those to make like a solar generator. Very cool. But I want to keep the egg where it is, so it's really easy to move around, and it won't hatch, I'm fairly confident, if it is inside one of these storage bins. So yeah, if we dump that in there, hopefully before it hatches. Show me the egg. Can I not click on the egg? Okay, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Guys all got important business to take care of. What are you? Oh, a joya seed. That's cool. Alright, there is our storage bin, critter egg, shine nymph eggs. Grab those, please, and thank you. Do, 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 do. We would like you to be unbreathable gas, hydrogen. Can we build this yet? Hey, hey, exosuit forge. Get on my map. Okay, oh, that's not too bad, actually. The potential load on this line is going to be, I think that's, what was that, 800 watts or something? So, I mean, it's not all going to be running simultaneously, so it'll probably be fine. Let's just get rid of that. Dated technology. So let's throw a little cactus in. Let's never use this. This thing. I can't believe that it even lets you select this to put in here. You don't. This makes zombies. Don't. Just no. It's bad. How's all this doing? There is still food poisoning in here. So, I mean, I guess the chlorine not really doing quite as much as I wanted it to. I was kind of hoping the chlorine in here would purify this a bit. But, I mean, I guess not. I think what we can do is there's a way to set up these in like a staggered flow sort of thing, where you can get polluted water into them, into the liquid storage tanks, not the gas reservoirs, and you can put them in a room with chlorine. I think that will do that if we ever want to purify that. All right. I don't think there's a huge difference. What is this? Huh. Okay, yeah, there's stats. 50 insulation, -6 athletics, 50, -6, 20 centimeters. They're all the same? It looks the same. So why does this take 1? And this takes 2. And this... Oh, you need a worn atmo-suit. Okay. Can these get damaged now? I hope not. Either way, we want to build 4 of them. So we're going to do that. And we're going to make them out of iron. Because we should have lots of iron. Hey, Mima, you earned a skill point. What are we going to do with you? Nothing, because you don't have a lot of morale, and we don't want to exceed your morale. Oh, Abelicious. Yeah, my buddy, my guy, my super carrying champion. We don't really need another plumber, but why not? No, you don't get a hat yet. Your hat is going to be the carrying hat. You're going to be, yeah. You can do plumbing, but you're not getting the plumber hat. That's Zeus's hat. You can't have that. Only need 1 plumber. I don't think the hats matter. They're just for show. Hey, we got some oxygen down here now. A respectable amount. Now, if they're in need, they can get there. And once we get these built and running, we can even start getting this developed a bit better. We're going to need some kind of liquid that can withstand, like, boiling off at 150 degrees Celsius, which is not water. We're going to need something from way down here, so we will need to go down here. So we'll probably take our atmo-suits, dive way down, break into an oil biome. Oh, look, we got a thing over here. Kind of curious. What is that? If we just do this. Oh, no. Not that. that do a bunch of digging elseways that I don't want done? I don't think so. Okay, if we just do like this, I'm pretty sure we can just kind of sneak our way in here and kind of peek without setting it off. I think, like, you can actually uncover almost this whole thing. Like, everything here. Except for, like, this block, or like these blocks, or like the ones in the middle, or something like that. We're going to have our space research done long before I am ready to go to space. I want to see what's behind door number 1. What are you? Carbon dioxide geyser. Emits at negative 55°C. I mean, we can use that. I don't think there's a lot of use for carbon dioxide by itself, but at negative 55, we can turn this into like a cooling chamber. Yeah, that'd be all right. We could like take this abyssalite, put a big wall right here, all around this cold biome. Set this up so it like just pumps cold carbon dioxide in here. Maybe set up a little carbon scrubber so it's also filtering it out, so it'll continue to pump new cold carbon dioxide in. We'll have a ton of room to run cooling pipes or whatever else we... all the cooling in the world. Chef? Chef my guy? Chef my dude. You can cook, you can carry, and by God, you can put on an exosuit. We're gonna need a couple of you with this now. Oh, the diggers. Oh, the diggers are gonna need it. Yep, diggers. And yeah, okay, yeah. Cool. Yeah, their negatives are coming from the random stuff. So she probably had like some hypothermia, soggy feet, things like that. Yeah, that's why we can give Mima stuff now. And yeah, Otto von Bismarck, you're gonna start working your way towards exosuit training. And Toby, you're gonna start working your way towards Oh, I want you to start working towards your exosuit training. Yeah, we need him to be a little bit happier before we can start going that far. Why is Mima so happy? Is he just a naturally happy? 2-shift break gives 1. Actually, I think if we give him a 3-shift break, they get more. Alternatively, we could try and get some more room bonuses. I'm pretty sure they'll only get a room bonus for like 1 room, so like the barracks. You won't get 2 barrack bonuses. We have a great hall. That's about as good as that can get. We could do a hospital. That would help. We don't have to do a lot for that. We do have a washroom. We could set up a power plant and a massage clinic. I think the massage clinic and the hospital is going to be the really low-lying fruit for us. And even maybe like a recreation room. So I'm gonna make them work hard. I'm not gonna increase their rest time right now. Hey, we got an atmo-suit. Should get delivered down there in due time. We have 3 shine nymph eggs. That's good. We're up to 9 people. And I think for now we're just going to print out a oxyfern seed. Oh, and we're going to look at our schedule, because now we have 6 people on this schedule, and we don't want that. We want to move. We have 3 diggers. Let's move Otto von Bismarck down, And just so we don't encounter this again, let's go ahead and move Stinky. Stinky McPoo, you're moving down as well. So we'll have 4 up there, 2, 4, 5 down there. And when we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to add more people, in fact, let's do that right now because I know me and I will forget. That's the way it is. That's just the way it is. I think there's a song about that. In fact, I know there's a song about that. Bedtime. Gotta let people sleep. They kind of like that. Oh, hey, no, come back. We're gonna move down Toby and Mima. And who else we got up there? Abelicious and Zeus. Perfect. Now, the next 5 people we add will go onto this schedule. I don't gotta worry for a long time about that. Actually, another thing we haven't looked at in quite some time is our priorities. Probably worth having a gander at. Abelicious, you are going to be responsible for tidying, supplying, and storing. Otto, you are a digger. Rowan, the man, my ranching dude, you're the only one that is your top priority. You are the only decorator that is your top priority. In fact, we want to prevent everyone else from doing decorating. We want all the best art done. So we're going to give it to the guy who is good at doing art. What else? What else? What else? Zeus is our main operator. I think we can probably bump that down 1. Throw Abe on here as a higher priority for operating as well. And, yeah. All of our diggers are attackers as well as diggers. And, that's covering our bases, I think. I think that's getting us where we want to be. Yeah. We'll leave some of these priorities higher, like Zeus will focus on the supplying and storing more so than the tidying. Abe will get to the tidying before the supplying and storing. Mima, you're going to be a super digger all the time. Toby, super digger all the time. Otto, if there's other stuff closer that, has a priority, he'll do that. I think that's good. So that's a lot. We got a lot done this episode, I think. We got dreckos. We should have sending a red signal. Hydrogen? No? Am I doing this backwards? Sending a red sends a green signal when the selected gas is detected on the sensor's tile. So when we detect oxygen, we're doing this backwards. Breathable gas, oxygen. It's going to send a green signal. And then it will pump hydrogen in until the hydrogen reaches this level, which will displace the oxygen. And that will work. Alright. Guys, we got a lot done. That's a good spot to call this episode. If you like what you're seeing, go ahead, leave a like. Feel free to subscribe. As always, if you have questions, comments, concerns, or suggestions for future videos, go ahead, leave that down in the comments. Always responding to the comments. There's only like 1 of you, I think, or like 2 or 3 of you that have commented so far. And I appreciate it. I like seeing that. It encourages me to do this. I don't got a lot of free time. In my free time, I like to play some games. And I figured maybe there's some people out there who would like to see some of the games I play and the way that I play them. But yeah, that's the end of this episode. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.